Hi, so you've just had your brace put on today, so I'm just going to go through some instructions how to look after it and what to expect. Okay. This is what the brace looks like, okay, and on the inside there, okay, so you can see. So you've just got the lower put on today.
Okay.
It is actually going to take you longer to clean it now, okay, because there's a few more nooks and crannies there. So in the pack that we give you, there's a little timer here, okay, so that's about two minutes on there, okay. It's going to take you about 5 minutes to give it a good clean, okay. We give you actually a mouth rinse to take with you, okay, and a toothpaste as well. You don't need to use this brand. Anything with fluoride in is fine. Okay. We recommend that you use the mouth rinse twice a day, but use it at a different time to toothbrushing. Okay. So when you come in from work, just give your mouth a rinse round.
Gotcha.
This means then you're getting fluoride constantly throughout the day then.
Okay. Great.
Do you use electric toothbrush or do you use a manual?
I do have an electric toothbrush.
Okay, so that's fine. You can use the electric one. The pack does come with a manual one as well, so whatever one you prefer to use.
Okay.
So you just need to, as normal, brush around the gum margin at the front there and the biting surfaces, okay. The same with your electric. And then you get to the inside bit, okay. So you need to not only brush the bracket, but make sure you're angling the bristles of the brush, electric or manual, in towards this gum margin here, okay? If you miss this area, the gum gets very inflamed and red and it starts to grow down towards this bracket. And then it makes it very hard for us to change the wire, do adjustments, okay? If it does start to bleed a little bit, it just means it's a warning sign. You're just missing that area. So just give it a little bit more of attention there with your toothbrush, okay?
Okay, perfect, sounds good.
What do you use in between the teeth at the moment? Do you use floss? Floss, okay. So obviously the floss is okay going down at the back, but it won't go down at the front, okay? So what you need to do, either like with this little toothbrush here, it just goes in between, okay, at the front. Or you can use super floss, where you just thread it through, do that section and just pull it out, okay? You also need to use underneath the wire here as well, okay? So go around each section. As you can see, it's going to take you a little longer to clean.
Perfect.
Okay.
Okay. And that comes in the pack too?
This all comes in the pack. You have got a single toothed toothbrush here, and that's like if you want to get a bit further back, it's a bit more, if you choke a bit, just a bit easier for you to use. Just whatever you prefer to use, really. Okay. Also, that comes in the pack is disclosing tablets. Have you used them before?
I have not, no.
No? Okay, so what you do is you brush your teeth, okay? You take one of the tablets, you chew it up like food, swish it around. Okay, where the colour is, it just indicates you where you're not cleaning properly.
Oh,
okay,
that's interesting.
And then you just need to brush it off, so it's just an indicator.
Okay.
The darker the colour, the longer it has been there, the plaque. Okay. If you put some Vaseline on your lips, because it will stain your lips and it will stain your tongue, so don't use it just before you're about to go out somewhere.
Use it for Halloween sometime.
Just use it about once every 2 weeks. If you find you're getting a lot of colour, then you need to use it more often, so use it once a week. Okay. You need to cut back on your sugar intake and your fizzy drinks. We prefer if you didn't, but obviously if you need to, cut it down, okay? If you're going to have things like that, have it with a mealtime, sugary sweets and stuff, because then your acid level stays constantly neutral throughout the day. Then you just have a peak when it comes to your meal times, okay? But if you can cut it out, that's best, okay? No hard foods, no sticky foods, okay? No toffees, chewing gums, French bread, crusty rolls, okay? Anything like an apple, you can't bite into it. You need to cut it into small pieces and just use your back teeth, okay? What to expect as well in the next couple of days, we already talked about the lisp. It varies on everybody. Some people get it quite bad, some people don't, okay? It just depends on you, but we just recommend you just read aloud and then it goes in 1 week, 2 weeks. It just depends on you, okay?
Perfect.
The other thing as well, you might find that it might rub, okay? Now, if that does happen, what you need to do, you'll go, oh, it's just that little bit just there, just catching. So dry the area with a tissue, and then you just take a little bit of the wax, okay? It's just like Play-Doh. Okay. And then you just roll it up like that in a little ball, and you just put it on the area that's rubbing. Okay, just acts like a cushion.
Perfect.
Okay. Basically, the fibres in the mouth will just toughen up, and then you won't even know that it's there. Okay, like a new pair of shoes.
Okay.
Okay.
Got to break them in.
You got to break them in. You might find as well that today and tomorrow you might just have to have soft food like rice or pasta. Okay. And also as well, you might find with the teeth starting to move, they might be a bit achy. So just take whatever you take for a headache. Okay. And after adjustments as well, you might find then that it might be a bit achy. It just means the teeth are moving, so don't worry. Okay. If anything does come off the brace, okay, it does happen sometimes, you might bite into something hard. One of these brackets here, normally it just stays on the wire, but if it does come attached to from the wire, just keep hold of it and actually bring it back with you, because we can actually re-cement it back in, okay? Because otherwise we have to get it specially made for you again, okay? Gotcha. Again, if you find that there's a wire sticking out the back, just give us a phone call. The teeth move and then you just get a little bit of excess wire on the back. Gotcha. Just give us a phone call, okay? We're always at the end of a phone call, so any problems, don't hesitate, just give us a call, okay? And also in the next couple of days, if it does rub, Stefan's got little tricks that he can do to make it more comfortable. Don't, you know, keep going. Just give us a call and let us know. Basically, you need to keep going to your dentist every 6 months for regular checkups, because we don't do that side of it. And also go and see your hygienist every 3 months just to keep on top of all the cleaning there. Okay. Stefan normally, he tells you before you leave as to when he needs to see you again, and he likes to see you regularly because then he likes to know how you're doing and if there's anything he can do for you, you know. So it's normally anything from 2 weeks up to sort of 4 weeks he sort of says for you to come back. Okay.
Perfect.
So, well, good luck, and I hope it all goes well for you.
Thank you so much. I'm excited to get started, and I think we have everything we need, so thank you.
Okay.
Perfect.